Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my ongoing showcase series, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Venom books in my collection. I've amassed several keys over the last year or so. It's time to show them off. Starting with volume 3, issue 165. This is the Mike Deodato Jr. cover B variant, and the reason I paid £5 for this, it's the first cameo appearance of Sleeper, the infant symbiote spawn of Venom. First cameo appearance of Sleeper. Moving on, we have issue 1 of the current series. Some Donny Cates goodness. This is issue 1. This is the regular Ryan Stegman cover. Donny Cates produced a pretty epic series so far. I actually dropped it after issue 7, but I know it has a humongous fan base. This is issue 2. Another nice cover from Ryan Stegman. Then of course we've got the big boy book. Yeah, I've got it. This is issue 3, and this is the first time Null, the god of the symbiotes, is named. This is the first printing. Again, it's a Ryan Stegman cover, and I paid cover price for this, and this is now going for 25 to 30. Up next we have the second printing. This is the again from Ryan Stegman, obviously a lower printed run. I've also got the third printing, and this is quite a sought after one. This is well, supposedly the first Null appearance on a cover other than an incentive, so could be a good book going forward. This will have a pretty tiny print run too. Then we move on to issue 4. Ooh, Iron Spider's taking a blast. Issue 5. Issue 6. This is the final issue of the first story arc, where it's Venom versus Grendel. Venom versus Grendel. More Stegman goodness. Then I picked up issue 7, which I think was the first a new story arc starting up. This is just the regular cover. Of course, I was looking for the one of my hot book alerts, which was the one with the tongue, but my LCS of course didn't have one, so lucked out on that score. To go with those early 7 issues, I picked up the very first Venom annual. And this is the variant. This is the Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Beautiful. Something about his work, very unique, isn't it? Love that cover. Moving on. Paid £1 for this in a games and collectibles shop. This is as a very low printed run by all accounts, and this is Venom Finale. Issue 1. Then we come on to another recent series. This is Venom First Host. And this is the first appearance of Telkar, a member of the Kree alien race and the presumed first host of the Venom symbiote. And this is a regular Mark Bagley cover. This was a pretty good little storyline. Nice little mini-series. Issue 2. This is the partial origin of Venom symbiote and its first host. Again, Mark Bagley cover. Issue 3. More from Mark Bagley. And this is where Venom bonds with the infant symbiote. Issue 4, again, Bagley. And I think this is the first cover appearance of this new symbiote. And the final issue of that little run, issue 5, I picked up the lovely Javier Garron cover. This provides the background of the Venom symbiote's first host. Stunning cover to round out that mini-series. Moving on. It's only mid-grade, my copy. It's got a bit of a subscription crease down the middle, but you can't moan when you've only paid 50p for it. This is Venom, Lethal Protector, issue 1. Car boot, and it wasn't anything to do with Tony. This was this time in Cheltenham and Southam. This is the first appearance of the Diggers, who are robotic suits. Elizabeth, who is a homeless woman, and the first appearance of Orwell Taylor. This is just the red foil cover. There was a couple of other variants of the Lethal Protector issue 1. Moving on, we have issue 2. This is the first appearance of Firearm in Marvel. What's the first appearance of Ramshot, who was Samuel Culkin. Screech was Maxwell Taylor. Sentry was Curtis Elkins. First appearance of the Jewelry team, and the first appearance of Whisper, who was Jennifer Stewart. Picked all these up, the rest of that series, from Games and Collectibles, £1 a piece. Very minty copies too. Up next we have first appearance, issue 3 and the first appearance of Roland Treese. Then we got the big boy book, issue 4, and this is the first appearance of Riot. Now, of course, Riot was the main villain in the latest Venom movie, and Riot was Trevor Cole. We've also got the first appearance of Scream, who was Donna Diego. Agony, who was Leslie Garnacia. Lasher, who was Raymond Hernandez. And Phage, who was Carl Mack. Great book, that. Very high grade. Issue 5. A Venom Lethal Protector. And again, to round off the series, issue 6. Delighted to own that little mini-series, which was basically the basis of the Venom movie with Tom Hardy. Rounding it out, we got Venom, issue 1, Sign of the Boss. And this is the first appearance of Stigmata, Anna Marie Magdalena Schwartz. And my final Venom book that I'm going to show off was a fantastic story, reminded me a lot of Predator. This was a recent title, Web of Venom, Venom. This is the premiere issue of the limited series that explores the origin of Rex Strickland and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s involvement with the symbiotes. Again, this was a Ryan Stegman cover. So there you go, guys. Pretty short and pretty sweet. I do like Venom as a character. Stay tuned for more showcases. I've got a big haul coming tomorrow, and I mean a big one. I thought it was going to be a light week because I've got a big con at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Stay tuned tomorrow, guys. That's Daz over now. Bye for now.